Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube NFL prediction segment, I'm going to be giving you my preview and analysis of the 2019 AFC Championship game, which pits the New England Patriots against the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, there's obviously a lot of hoopla and going on with this game and all the hype. These are two very good dominant teams going at it. The Chiefs right now are an upstart team. They are ones that are looking to get over that hump once and for all, get to that Super Bowl and emerge victorious. And then, of course, you have the Patriots that have been perennial contenders for some time. There is a question now of their dominance, though. Is it starting to dissipate? The Patriots were only 3-5 on the road this season. Of course, you know they're going to Kansas City for this title game. I like what Tom Brady had said, something about everyone thinks we suck or something, and we'll go in there, it should be fun, something to that effect. I think he's obviously embracing the role as an underdog, and you know what, rightfully so. There's really not much else you can do about it. But they obviously have swagger, the Patriots. They are confident. They did defeat the Kansas City Chiefs earlier this season, 43-40. It was a great offensive performance. Patriots did give up 446 yards and 40 points in that game. The Chiefs have been everything but invincible at home this season. 8-1 at home. That one loss was to the LA Chargers by a grand total of 1 point. And that much maligned Kansas City defense is actually not that bad at home. They've given up only about 18 points per game at home this season. They have 52 defensive sacks in the regular season. That was tied for the NFL lead, led by defensive end Chris Jones with 15.5. Now, Chiefs actually boast the better record than the Patriots, 14-3 overall. Patriots 12-5 overall. They average more points per game during the regular season, 35 per game to about 27 for the Patriots. Kansas City has reason to have their swagger again. They lost a very competitive battle to the Patriots earlier this season. That game could have gone either way. The Chiefs have the number 3 passing offense in the NFL. Patriots just number 22 passing defense. I think what my response of going back to what Tom Brady had said about, everyone thinks we suck, we can't win any games, whatever. Well, it's not so much. Tom Brady will never see this, I'm sure, but if I was to say something to him, I'd say, hey, you know what, Tom, it's not that everyone thinks you're suck or that there's a consensus out there that thinks the Patriots are that bad or abysmal. It's just the fact that you guys just don't have that aura of invincibility anymore. You're showing vulnerability. You can be beaten on the road. The only road win against a team that finished with a winning record, in other words, Patriots were 3-5 on the road this season. They won 3 games on the road. 2 of those games were against teams that finished with a losing record. The only road victory they had against a team that ultimately finished with a winning record was the Bears. That was it, and the other 2 were against the Jets and the Bills. So it wasn't like, they're exactly road warriors right now. And right now, you look at the Chiefs, again, going back to their defense, they have one of the best defensive people, and Anthony Hitchens. He was among the league leaders in tackles, 135 tackles this season. And to the Patriots' credit, their run defense has shown signs of improvement. They only gave up 19 rushing yards last week, and they were number 12 in run defense during the regular season. I think what this is basically going to come down to, we're gonna see. I think the pass rush actually of Kansas City is gonna be strong enough to get to Brady. I think they're going to, let's say they get him rattled, but they're gonna get in his face. They're gonna force him to throw some passes, some errant passes perhaps. It doesn't mean that he's gonna be giving interceptions, but to throw passes that are gonna be batted in the air. Kansas City deflected a number of passes in that game last week against a very dominant dominant Colts offense and team. Colts went in there on a rampage, and Kansas City just put an end to it right there. And I think what it's going to come down to as well, it's the simple fact that the pass defense of the Patriots is just not very good. It showed some vulnerability in that game earlier against Kansas City. This will be at the Chiefs. The Chiefs have dominated. Also, the Chiefs have had very good history against the Patriots at home, that they've dominated the series in recent time. Well, actually, ever since the Patriots became the New England Patriots, Kansas City actually is 5-1 at Kansas City against the Patriots away. And also, the Patriots, even their history, they have not won a road playoff game since 2007. So this is, I mean, there's a reason for skepticism. This is like the first time, in some time that Tom Brady-led team has been an underdog. Or I saw something on the internet. Given that, I mean, Patriots fans still have reason for hope and optimism on virtue of the experience of Bill Belichick, Tom Brady. They have very good receivers, but I think what's going to really happen, as I stated before, it's going to be about the pass rush of Kansas City is going to make a big difference, and it's just the simple fact that in the pass defense of New England is still suspect and vulnerable, I believe, and they are going to have to go on the road to get this done. So I really I think the run defense will be good for the Patriots, but the pass defense I don't think is going to be good enough to contain that offense. I think there's just too much offense on Kansas City, and I think they're just going to score too many points for even the Patriots to keep up with. And because their home defense is really actually very good, the Kansas City Chiefs home defense. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube NFL prediction segment for my preview and analysis of the 2019 AFC Championship game. And until next time, people, Edwin Learnard saying, stay well.